Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. We'll wait a few moments for everyone to join in. And I have to figure out where I put my Misty. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, Jan. Hi, Gilly. Hello, Robin. Hello, Penny. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Kim. Hello, Heidi. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As usual, I'm trying to find something. Don't know where my Misty went, and I don't think that Minnie Monroe can carry that, but you never know. Hi, Oma. Hi, Kim. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Dion. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Tisha. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Aurora. I love that name. And hello, Michelle. We'll continue to say hello as I see folks join in. Oh, I'm not going to use this stencil tonight, but I get so excited. So excited when I find a stencil that I had otherwise forgotten about. And I know that that was a recent release, so I should not have forgotten about it already. All right. Be a snob, not a slob. Oh, wow. I just got a notification about being a snob. Ooh, snob. Who was that? I missed it. A notification just popped up on my computer. Okay. Something about being a snob. All right. So, Michelle. Oh, the scissors. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Oh, Ryan is going live. Okay. I found my Misty. I found it. I found it. I found it. I just didn't realize that. I just didn't know. Is being a snob like? Is that now? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Is being a snob a good thing? I'm probably gonna get in trouble. Is being a snob a good thing? I don't know. I don't know. I never thought. I mean, my mom always taught me don't be a snob. Being a snob, that's not a good thing. So I saw that pop up and I was like, being a snob. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's chit chat. So we're going to be making all sorts of stuff with some Brutus Monroe products. Obviously, only when it comes to foiling and crafting. Oh, so picky. Okay, picky. Okay, so picky. That's what that means. Well, thank you, Dion. Okay, so tonight we are going to be making some stuff. So we were making some foil stuff. Some fall and autumn stuff before. And what's really, really cool is we made these backgrounds. If you were with us the other night, I created these, and I wanted for you to be able to see how these finished off. Look at how beautiful that glitter is. I just love that glitter. And then, of course, we did our foiled backgrounds, and of course, we are using the wasn't it, Susan? The Brutus Monroe foil, which we're not foil snobs here. You can use whatever foil you want. Because to tell you the honest goodness truth, they're all made in the same factory. But you didn't hear that from me. They're all made in the exact same place. It's just where they're imported from. That's why you see so many of them that are so similar. So you can use. Listen, I'm not going to kick you out. You could wear whatever. You could use whatever foil you want, and you can use whatever medium you would like to create your foiling. I think that it was all foiling I think is fantastic. Just make sure that you are just careful with your foiling. You want to make sure you're not, don't foil yourself. Make sure you foil the pieces that you're doing. So yes, this is the bobble stencil. So we did 3 different techniques. The first technique is the Blanco gel. This is the Blanco gel on the black background. This is our Raven cardstock. And of course it is, again, as Susan said, the bobble stencil. This is a new stencil for Brutus Monroe. It is a 6 by 9 inch stencil, which is a new stencil size, which I think is really, really cool. And then we have the leaf stencil, and this leaf stencil is the fallen leaf stencil, and mine is actually soaking right now, but it is we're not going to be using it tonight anyway. So this is the leaf stencil, and then we use some of the Gina K glitter glitz gel, and we don't carry this, but we do carry something very similar, which is our glitter glaze, but it will do the exact same thing. I just wanted to use the Gina K kind because I just thought it was so cool. I love it so much, so much. So there we are. And then we did this technique on this background. We used the Simon Hurley Create inks. And the Simon Hurley Create inks we used on this background. So we went from the red all the way down to the yellow. And I just think it's super, super pretty because we were able to use the gold with this is just the regular duo. So this is the duo that was used with this gold foil. Yeah, and it's a textile foil is what the type of foil is that we're using. And again, they're all the same. They really are. They're all, I promise you, they are all the same. So if you find an incredible deal on a foil somewhere, grab it. It's going to be the same thing, but if you want to, obviously, it's all about who you want to support, right? That's kind of how I think what it all boils down to, because I can assure you 100% take it from me. I am in manufacturing. I know where the foils come from. I've seen all the foils. I have my own foil line. I promise you they're all the same. They are definitely all the same. So let's go ahead and let's get to creating. So tonight we're going to do something a little bit differently. We are going to, do something a little bit different. We're going to switch gears. We are going to actually do some, yes, that was Michael last night. Yes, we are going to do a Christmas card or like a holiday card. So let me go ahead and pop that down there. Oops, our camera moved a little bit. That's what's going on. There we go. All right, so I brought home couple of things that I wanted to use this evening. The one item is this stamp from Brutus Monroe, and this stamp is the poinsettia Joy. Poinsettias of Joy, Poinsettia Joy. Can't remember exactly what the name of this one is. I think it's Poinsettia Joy, or regardless, it's brand new. It's a 6x8. It's beautiful. And we are going to use this evening. Also, I think we might use, I don't know 100%, but there are two new embossing powders in town, and I love them, and I love their packaging. I love everything about them. And they are Poinsettia Joy, okay, and Holly. And I want to show you these because they are just absolutely beautiful. These, so this one is a beautiful red with some really pretty shining, shimmering sparkle inside. Let me see if I can get that light a little bit better. I can't wait till the new studio is built. They are breaking ground on Sunday. So, it's going to be a whole different world. It's going to be a whole different world soon. Well, it's only going to take at least a month, but I'll be in by Christmas, hopefully, is the plan. And then we have Holly. And look. So they are Pantone matched, which might not mean anything to anyone. But Pantone is basically the universal color spectrum. And we had the Pantone color of the embossing powder made to match the embossing the glitter, let me rewind, the glitter to the embossing powder. So I just think that's super, super incredible, super cool. So that is the green and the red. So that is that. So not sure how we're going to use them tonight. I think we're going to use them. I'm not 100% certain. We are going to, so basically we are going to be creating a card tonight. So you need to change your red holly to holly berries. Oh, we could do that. I will submit that for approval. That would be cool because it really is a beautiful red. So this is the holly. Yeah, we could absolutely do that. Then also I'm going to be using a little something from my dear friends at Arteza. And these are their watercolor pencils. I have never used these before. So I'm excited to try them out. I think I lied. I might have used them maybe once. But as I was going through boxes and boxes of things, because I'm trying to unpack but also repack to move into the new space, I popped these out, so I think that's going to be super fun. We are also going to be using, because we're doing a slimline. Did I mention that? We're doing a slimline. We're also going to be using this background, again, that Michael has already so graciously swatched out for me. This was swatched out yesterday. And we're going to be using some of the... hello, Sue. Hello, hello. Welcome to the foil extravaganza. We are going to be using, they're upside down, some of the incredible flock from ThermoWeb. So we were just talking about foils. And we're going to be using some foils tonight. So we are going to use the, actually, do we want to do a slimline? We might be able to just do, let's just do this. Let's do this, and then we'll do a slimline later. So we are using the emerald green and the ruby red. And I'm going to show you a fun technique. I think it's a fun technique. I hope you all will think it's a fun technique too. Hold on, stop the presses. I lost my, hold on. Lost my mind is what I lost. I didn't really lose it. I moved stuff over to this other side of the room. See, that's what I get. Oh, my word. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Okay, hold on. So I got that. Okay, talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm looking for my... Gee, golly. Oh, maybe I don't know where it is. Hold on. We're going to use this tonight, too. I had my... Oh, here it is. I knew I would find it. Okay. I lost my piece of parchment paper, which is the silliest thing to lose. It's like literally the simplest thing. But I found it. No, I know where my scissors are. Oddly enough. All right, so... Oh, and we're also going to use Brutus Monroe Aqua Pigment paper. That's another thing we're going to use. I almost forgot to tell you. Okay, so I think we're going to do... Yeah, let's do this one. So, or we'll do both at the same time. Just, well, not the same time, but we'll do both of them just so we have them. All right, so, I know, Sue. I know. So, let's grab, we're going to do something fun. I think it's fun. I hope you do too. So, we're going to grab one sheet. Oopsies. What in tarnation? There we go. One sheet of the emerald green to start with. And then a sheet of the ruby red as well. Okay, so pretty. So pretty. I know, I love the aqua paper too. I have big ideas. As most of you know, I generally have some big ideas. Let's hope that they turn out the way that they are in my head right now. Can y'all say a little prayer? Just say a prayer to the foil, the flock, the watercolor, the every single type of crafty god you can think of. I need you to say a prayer to them because things could go either very well or very not well. I have a feeling they're going to go well. That's my goal. Okay, so do you want to see something? Look at what I discovered today. Can you imagine how that happened? And I know that all of you are going to say, well, why don't you put it somewhere where she can't get it? I did. It was literally up on a desk, and she can now pull out the chair, I learned, and she jumps up on the chair and she steals things. So I said to Rob, I said, you would get me the most intelligent miniature pincher that they had available. I said, you found the smartest miniature pincher in the country. Oh yes, oh yes. She struck again. She sure did. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut these down into 1-inch strips. A very, very wise woman once taught me that when you want to cut your flock, you put it flock side down, and it cuts like butter. So that's what we're going to do. And that wise woman was Sue. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Please, please. So we're going to cut this down into 1-inch strips. It is a good thing she's cute. All right, so the 1-inch strips. And then oh, innocent Jerry. She acts like she's, first of all, she acts like she's beaten, and no one's ever lifted even a single, not even a pinky finger to her. So she acts like she's done she has the weight of the world on her shoulders when she gets in trouble. You should see her. It's the most ridiculous thing. And she'll go and she'll hide. She will go and she will hide. And she gets up on the stairs and she looks down. Oh yeah, she's obsessed. All right, so we're just cutting our flock down to 1-inch pieces. The Good Tidings stamp was originally released in 2017. 2017, Robin, and the only reason I know that, because normally I would not, and I like how I would never know that. I had to redo the artwork for it for the website. So that is the only reason I know that for a fact. I know that 100% for a fact. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take and we are going to alternate red and green, okay? So we are going to start with green, then go to red. We're going to try to line them up as best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to worry about it. So just remember which one you started with. So we started with the green, and now we're moving over to the red, and then we'll do green again. Okay, and they don't have to be perfect. Don't worry about it. Red, green, and then red. And then green. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the purple tape. Figure out how to get yours. If yours have little bite marks on it, that's okay. Just peel some off. Once I get down to a certain point, it's going to be like a new roll again. So I think, I don't know why this is what she decided she was going to chomp on. It's like anything that she knows she's not supposed to have. Okay, so here we are. All right, so, oh Lord. So remember, when you are using the new purple tape, pressure. It is pressure activated. I know we've talked about this before, but you want to apply pressure. Do not send an email to ThermoWeb customer service or Bruce Renner customer service or any customer service that sells this at this point, because all you have to do is add pressure. And it is perfect. I promise. I promise. I promise you. Look. Just add pressure. And it's perfect every time. Okay, so there's our first stripes. You'll see what I'm up to in a moment. Okay, so now let's do that again. So this time we'll start with red. So red, green. Then red, then green. And then red again. Whoopsies. Okay, so then just got to make sure it's long enough. And you know I don't measure, so yep. So we're going to need another piece. So this one will be green. I'm happy that Taylor told me. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and pop our purple tape on. Make sure you kind of push that down a little bit. Oops, a little too far over. Hold on. There we go. And then the nice thing I think about the pressure factor is you kind of have a minute to zhuzh things around and move things around a little bit. All right, there we go. And then now for another piece here. And there we go. It's okay, Sue. We turned those frowns upside down. We completely turned that frown upside down. Don't you worry. We worked it out. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run this through with the flock. And you're going to see we're going to go do a cool stripe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this kind of centered. You know, whatever. Whatever floats your fairy. And then we're going to grab a little bit more of the purple tape. Now, this purple tape that I'm using right now at this point for this part of the card is just, kind of just for stability. It's not, if it removes some of the flock, it's not a big deal. But it's just really for stability because we're going to run this through the laminator, okay? And again, I'm not going to put my laminator up on the up so you can see it because I am using the Scotch laminator that I told you. It's not, it's my beautiful Royal Sovereign, which was so kindly gifted to me from my family at Thermoweb, is packed. So, and I really should probably order one or two more anyway to use in my new studio because when I can have guests again, we'll all be foiling up a storm. But my one is packed away. So I need to... I've been using the Scotch one, which isn't bad. It's not awful. But when you're used to a certain tool, then you have to use another one. All right. All right, so there we are. So now let's grab our parchment paper. And now do as I say, not as I do. I always say this. My parchment paper doesn't fit all the way. Sue's probably going to cringe because I do this all the time where it doesn't fit and I still send it through. So I'm going to send it through. If anything happens where yours gets stuck or something like that, just make sure it covers it all the way. It's going really well. I think it's going really, really well. I just talked to her today. She loves it. She, oddly enough, today was her day that she was doing rounds with my mom. Isn't that funny? Because I forgot to tell all of you, she works at the same hospital as my mom now. And my mom's on her way out, and she's in. So it's really exciting. Really, really exciting. But yeah, she did rounds with my mom today. Okay, so I always run the flock through twice, and the second time I flip it. And that's just to make sure that you get the best add adhesion that you can possibly get. And it doesn't hurt anything. My sister is not a nurse. My sister is a social worker. So she just got a new job as a social work care manager. Social working care, what's the word I'm looking for? Social working care manager. This was her with my mom today. Aren't they so cute at the hospital? Just the cutest. Just the cutest. All right, so there we go. I can't get past the top loading scotch. That's where I am right now. That's what I'm using right this very second. I mean, it's not awful. It's just not. Once you use the Royal Sovereign, you can't really. I mean, it's hard to go back. Yeah, she's very excited. Her and my mom is very excited too. So here's what it looks like so far. Not very exciting, but I promise you, it's going to get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. You just gotta, you guys know, you just gotta stick with me. I promise you, there's generally something very exciting at the end of the road. Yeah, it's the best. I mean, it heats it. Sorry, I know that it's this camera. I'm gonna flip it over. Okie dokie. Let me grab. I have a whole bunch of different panels that are already ready to go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we'll start with this one. Peel off our purple tape. You see some of that flock stuck to that. Okay. Sue, everyone was asking about new foil colors on Monday. I said, you're just going to have to wait and see. You never know what we have up our sleeves. You never know what we might be up to. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and peel this off. Whoopsies. You do. I agree. You do, 100%. Okay. Oopsies. All right. And I do love, and I know I've said this before, I love using the white Blanco with the black paper because it just gives, you'll see, it's just the most incredible results. So let's go ahead and we will lift off each piece of this flock. We could do them one by one, actually. Because we're not going to, obviously, well, not obviously, because you might not know, but we're not going to reuse the flock. Okay. And there is the beautiful flocked background. Oh, I just love it so much. I just love it, love it, love it. And it has like that vintage appeal to it, which I absolutely love. Oh, I just love it. I think it's so, so pretty. So there you go. Yes, I used the Blanco on the black. Yes. So you could just see just how pretty that is. And it's just a light technique. So again, the Scotch laminator, I will tell you, like I said before, if I were to use the Royal Sovereign, it would be a little bit more pronounced, I guess you could say. The Scotch does not get as hot, and it's not as even because it only uses one roller as opposed to 4. Well, I guess a double roller as opposed to 4. So it doesn't have as much pressure, and it also doesn't have as much oomph. But I mean, it's still so pretty. I mean, come on. Plus, we're going to cover most of it up anyway with what we're doing for our background. So I don't really mind. I think it's good. So these are now our backgrounds. Oh, y'all might have seen that there have been some updates to the Brutus Monroe website. There are some. You're going to see some big changes to the Brutus Monroe website. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, these ones were done yesterday, so that's why they have more of a vintage look. Okay, so we are going to use this our circle. Well, we're not going to use this yet, but this is the size we're going to use. New Crystal Stamps with 2 new stencils. Yes. That is our most recent release. But you're going to notice that we're carrying a lot of new Pure brands now. So if you click up at the top right-hand corner of brutusmonroe.com, you may very soon see, I think some of them are already up there. Not all the products are loaded in yet, but they will be soon, the new brands that we'll be carrying at Brutus Monroe. Some of my all-time favorites. So soon you're going to be able to do all of your shopping at Brutus Monroe. Isn't that great? Hi, Ekis. Your thing went into your order today. I know it did because Courtney sent me an email. How are you feeling, Ekis? Better? I haven't talked to you since you were not feeling great. Okay, so actually we are going to cut this out first because then I can see where I'm going to stamp. I'm going to show you a cool little technique. And I turned off my laminator because I don't want to burn the house down. Yes, we will have it all. So we're going to be carrying all of our favorite brands like Gina K. We already carry some Gina K, I think. We're going to be carrying Gina K. We're going to be carrying Waffle Flower. I can't remember. There's a lot on there. You're going to have to look. But yeah, we're carrying lots and lots and lots of brands. Lots and lots and lots of brands. And honestly, it's because I'm selfish. We've talked about this before. I am the most selfish crafter. I'm the most selfish craft manufacturer in the country because I just create things that I really, really want, and I hope that you want them too. Luckily, we've done pretty good so far that you have wanted the things that I've wanted. See, Nikki, if I worked at the Dollar Tree, I would definitely not get a paycheck. That's one of my biggest weaknesses. I could go to the Dollar Tree. Ask, is Heather Collins in here or is Michael in here? I don't know if either of them are in here. But ask Michael and Heather the kind of damage I can do in a Dollar Tree. I think I'm one of the only people in the country that can spend $250 in a Dollar Tree. Don't forget your own brand. Oh, Donna, we will never forget our own brand. We will not. But yeah, our brand is at the very top of all of those. But yeah, we will not forget our own brand. It's the thing is, you know, I've always been a big proponent of, you know, if somebody else does it really well, I'm not gonna, you know, there's no reason for us to do it too. Does that make sense? All right, so we're gonna peel off the purple tape gently. Oh, you have done, well, there we go. See, Maria and I feel much better. I feel much better that we're in the same boat. They did not go away, Jerry. They are getting a little bit of a revamp. Jerry, you're going to see at the first part of 2020 all brand new Brutus Monroe inks. So keep your eye peeled, my love. Keep your eye peeled. I would never take those away because I love them so much. Oh, Donna, it's more of a manufacturer issue at this point. We have tons and tons of artwork, and we have tons of, it's just manufacturing. Right now, manufacturing is at like 9 weeks, is how long it takes to get something manufactured. Just hasn't been a good year. Last year, we had lots of stuff that released. Just hasn't been a good year, unfortunately. Believe me, I wish you could see, some of the stuff that we had planned for this year. Okay. 2021, yes. What did I say? Did I not say 2021? All right, so we are going to go ahead and pop our panel in like this, and we're going to be able to use both pieces, so don't watch what I'm up to, okay? Did I say 2020? Yes, they are returning in a bigger size. In a new configuration, you'll see. It's all coming back. Oh, I said 2020. Whoopsies. Yeah, I didn't mean 2020. Okay, so we're going to place this puppy in here like so. We'll grab one of the circles. And I'm just using a tiny little bit of adhesive, not a lot. You don't have to worry about. Don't use a lot. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to be able to use the outer panel as well. You'll see what I mean in a moment. All right, so we're going to grab our stamp set. And we're just going to add our stamps on. And you could do them in whatever configuration you see fit. But with these 4 stamps, we should be able to cover pretty much everything. Yeah, I did not mean 2020. Sorry, everyone. All right. So we went ahead and popped all those down there. Make sure everything stays in place. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, it shipped today? Good. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that shipped out today. All right, so as always, I'm using the Brutus Monroe Raven Detail ink, which is my absolute favorite ink in the whole wide world to color with. It's very, very crisp, very, very dark. We're going to stamp our entire... Now, it's probably going to take a couple of stampings because remember, this is watercolor paper that we're using. Okay. It's already looking pretty good, though. Oh, well, thank you, Sue. I think it works really well because it was not actually created for our industry. It was created for the newspaper industry. So it's actually for newsprint. Oh, do you mean at Brutus Monroe? I don't have anything that I'm purchasing yet. But I could tell you there's one thing from Waffle Flower. There's a couple of things actually from Waffle Flower that I really, really want. Okay, so I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll lift this off, and now look, we'll have 2 panels. We can use this panel on something else. We're going to use this panel tonight. Okay? How fun is that? Awesome. Now, while we have everything in the MISTI, in my opinion, it just makes sense to do a second one, right? They do Belinda, and you're going to see it very soon from Brutus Monroe. So keep your eyes peeled. It's usually very expensive, but we were able to get it from our manufacturer, and it's not super expensive. Now, of course, you could go in and you could stamp all of this before you cut it out. I'm not into all that. I think that it's completely up to you. It's not going to hurt anything either way. Really, it's not. I mean, it's just stamping. Okay. Another hint, please. A hint for what? Other brands that are coming? And now that these are all inked up, it might just take 2 this time. Hello, Michael. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now we're going to pop these up. Oops, a doozy. There we go. All right, we'll keep these 2. Well, it doesn't matter if they're cut together. Oh, sneaky peeks on what's coming. There's a lot of stuff coming. The thing that is coming that will be less expensive. The watercolor paper, the black watercolor paper. I can tell you there's a lot of stuff coming. We will have the brand new Trinity Stamps release on Friday, which Michael, I don't know that Michael is going to be able to contain himself because I'm pretty sure he wants everything on Friday. He's already told me. We have waffle flower stuff coming. We have Pink Fresh coming. We have new spellbinders coming. A little bit of everything. Would it be okay if I put some? Sure, Nikki. Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness! I was going to make a pink one, Maria. Is that okay? That was what. That was my big. I'm using the cinnamon apple pie squeaky clean. I'm trying to see. The thing is, like, I never thought that was going to be the end goal, but I don't know. We have such a large facility now that it just makes sense, you know. Just makes sense to me to have it all. And I hope it makes sense to all of you, too. Because we're going to have it. We're going to have it. Hi, Maria. All right, so now let's take our centers. When I put my other center, here it is. And let's... Yes, that is correct, Michelle. There are plenty of bridges for him to choose from. Oh, my goodness. I can tell you that tomorrow we have about, I think it's a little over 1,000 pounds of cardstock coming. So there's that to look forward to. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Good night, Nikki. See you tomorrow night. All right. Well, there. Oh yeah, we'll find a home for you. You'll just have to live under the bridge for like one week to learn your lesson. Then we'll take you in. Donna, we did not kind of. We kind of got more retail space. Hello, Pamela. Yes and no. All right, so I'm going to start with a little bit of, this is called Plum. There are certain things we got a lot more. We've gotten a lot more fulfillment space. So with that being said, we are going to. There are some things that just won't always be out in the retail space, if that makes sense. But you'll see. Things will constantly be evolving if we're just around. Yes, 2 specialty papers that we're really, really excited about. Sorry, this one studio light is directly in my eye. There we go. Every time I turn it, like hits me right in the eyeball. All right, so we are using the Arteza watercolor pencils, and I'm really digging them. They're actually working really, really well. Sue, oh my goodness, it's from it's like telekinesis. I'm using the Arteza watercolor pencils, and they're actually really, really easy. I think they'd be really, really pretty even if you don't watercolor with them, honestly. But this watercoloring is really working well. They're very smooth. Did I show how the new? I did not, Donna. But what I did do is I did show them in the container, which they will look identical when they're embossed. I don't have something here to emboss them with tonight. I can most likely do that tomorrow night. But this is what they look like. This is what they look like unembossed. So they'll look almost identical. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful glittered powders. They're really pretty. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're inexpensive. I'd have to look. But yeah, I think they're pretty inexpensive. All right. Oh, the glow in the dark. I forgot to bring home the glow in the dark chroma glaze, but it's, I mean, showstopper. It is absolutely incredible. All right, so there we are. So I think that's really simple, but yet elegant. Now I'm going to use, so for our next color, I'm going to use Basil. Basil. Hello, sorry I'm late. Anyone can watercolor. Well, yes. Yes. Anyone can watercolor. There's definitely a technique behind it. And I think there are some tools that make it a little bit easier to watercolor than others. I would say that it's definitely a water to whatever medium you're using. It's a water to medium kind of a I guess you could say a ratio is what's most important. But yeah, it definitely takes a little zhuzhing. But yeah, anyone can watercolor, yes. Okay. Where's the wish list on the site now? It is in the upper right. So it is the oh wait, is it? Hold on. It might have moved. Is it? I think it's down below. Hold on. I know it's getting its own spot soon. Hold on one second. So the wish list is now. The wish list is under additional links, but it will eventually have its own little. It's going to have its own little category. It's under additional links at the very bottom now. But you will see soon it will have its own category. You'll see how it'll be, how it will be revamped soon, very, very soon. All right, so now we're going to go in with the, I'm going on my wish list, no willpower and go straight to the cart. That's how I am on most Most sites. Yeah, it's like, because the thing is the add to cart button's there on that wish list, so as soon as I see the add to cart, and it's just so easy, isn't it? It's so easy to just add to the cart. For me, at least, it is. But yes, it's at the very bottom now, but it will have its own icon soon. You're going to see there's lots of revamps happening. Lots of revamps happening to the Brutus Monroe website. All right, so now for the holly leaves, I'm going to go in, and those are the leaves that are on this guy here. Oh, Penny, my friend, there's going to be about, I think it's a little over 100 new products launching on Black Friday. Did I say that out loud? That was the #1 complaint last year. And actually, the only complaint from Black Friday last year was that there weren't enough products for folks to purchase to get the free gifts. So don't worry, we have plenty of products coming. Because most of our awesome partners in creativity, which is what we call our customers, don't really mind the paying full price for certain things, as long as they can get the free gifts, because you have to purchase stuff to get the free gifts. With that being said, we needed to make sure we had new products to make that work. So can't wait for you to see. We just had a meeting the other day about that. So don't worry, there will be plenty. There will be plenty. Plenty. Okay. Let's see. That's a good idea, Christina. Hi, Connie. All right. If you use the voucher, you will not get the free stuff now. That is 100% correct, Belinda. %. I mean, you could use the voucher to get things, but you won't be able to. You won't be able to get the free products. That is correct. It will actually pull the free products from your cart. Okay. That is correct. Correct. Well, it's because the voucher is actually technically it's like a gift. It's like a coupon code. Yep. And the best part of us, this is my favorite part of us carrying other brands. #1, we're helping other brands out. I think we're helping other brands out, I mean, personally. And #2, you're earning Brutus bucks on the other brands. I mean, it's a no-brainer to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it makes total sense to me. I want to buy as much as I possibly can. Well, there you go, Christina. Perfect. You're able to get. Sorry, I'm using pear for these leaves, because these leaves just remind me of this beautiful shade. And of course, you could just color them in like this, but I like the watercolor feel to them. But where else? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of places out there where you can get points and stuff like that. But I mean, I think our point system is pretty deluxe, and the fact that you're now going to be able to get your points and redeem them for stuff on our website on things you would have already probably purchased from other websites. I mean, thank you, Connie. Yeah, I do too, because it just makes it so much easier. Correct, Belinda. Correct. they will not get the subscription discount. But the great thing about it is you will still be able to earn points on those brands. So you'll earn points, and then you can turn them in for specific things. Okay. Correct. Yep. So they'll still go towards your points. And if you're a subscriber, you'll still get double points for what you're purchasing. I think there's only one thing in there right now for one item in there now for waffle flour, but it's the one that the only reason I put it on there is because I already bought it. Because I'm obsessed with that waffle flour dye. But you'll see things are going to be separated, like the new Brutus Monroe products are going to be separate from all products, and then other brands will be separate. So are they? Let's see. They're the Expert is what they're called. Thanks, Maria. Hi, Amy. They are the Expert ones. And I'll tell you right now, they're beautiful. I mean, they really are. The pigment on them is, I mean, just incredible. Oh, well, thank you, Jerry. I just love, I'm obsessed with watercoloring. It was one of the first things that I ever learned how to do. And I've just been obsessed with it ever since. There isn't a watercolor medium that I do not like, at least that I found. Oh, the professional ones. So these are the Expert ones. Is there a difference? Is there an Expert and a professional? I did not realize. All right, so for these berries, I am going to use Carmine Red. Oh, do you know what I just started watching? Not that anybody asked, but I just started watching the new season of Unsolved Mysteries. They just launched another new season of it on Netflix. I've only watched one episode, and ooh, it was juicy. Yeah, that's it. The Waffle Flour Big Dots dye. Ooh, it's so good. I love the... It does like this. And I think that there's actually a product image. Or excuse me. Oh, that's so pretty. Because Carmine's... Oh, I love that. I love it. Well, we're going to have a big announcement very soon about the virtual anniversary party. Yes. Yes, today is the last day for the free media movers. Yes, it is. It sure is. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me, Michelle. All right, so now we're going to take this is the magenta. And I don't want to use too much color here. We'll use the magenta for these berries as well. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Just the first couple of episodes. I think the first two. But that's because I watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, and I was so consumed by it that I kept forgetting to go back to Ratchet. But The Haunting of Bly Manor, I have not wept like a little baby at a show or a movie in a very long time, and I can tell you, I was a sobby mess at the end of that. It was so good. And if you're wanting like terrifying horror, The Haunting of Bly Manor isn't that. I mean, it's got some scary parts, but it's much more of a drama and like a mystery. And it's just, I mean, it was so good. It was so good. Thank you, Penny. All right, so there's that. And then we'll do these little. Let me see if there's another. I think I want to use one of these kind of really deep. I want a green that has a little bit more yellow in it, or a little more blue, excuse me, and this is emerald, so we'll use that. But yeah, The Haunting of Bly Manor was just, it was so good. It's so good. It is so good. It was, oh my goodness. So many twists and turns. And oh my goodness, it was so good. It's much more of a drama, Maria. Yeah, you just kind of gotta wait it out. It's not that bad. I mean, it's nothing like Haunting of Hill House. Haunting of Hill House, I love terrifying and scary things. And The Haunting of Hill House ruined me for like a good solid month. I'll watch it next. Oh, good, Jerry. Well, we just watched Hocus Pocus for the 5th time already. What else have we watched? Halloween, you know, the usual suspects. Expert watercolor bundle was $54.99. Oh, the real brush pens is another one that I should use at some point again. All right, so for this one, I'm just kind of zhuzhing the color out, because since it's so detailed, you can just kind of give it the illusion, you know what I mean? I loved Haunting of Hill House. The Haunting of Bly Manor is just, it's very, very, very good. It's the same director, but it's much more of like a mystery. Okay, so there is, did I forget to color anything? Nope, I think that's good. So there's our very simple background. Well, not, I guess I should say it's not that simple. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to stamp some of the, ooh, that's a good one, Jerry. I just love everything Stephen King. Y'all know that. Now we're going to grab another circle. Sorry if my head's in the way. And we're going to stamp. Okay, these should be dry enough now. Let me grab my, oh my goodness, they smell so good. I know that's probably so silly, but they smell so good. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of, I mean, but the thing is, I watch scary stuff, you know me, all the time, so. All right. Yes. Thank you for everyone that, I think we were able to donate, I think it was like $1,200 last month to the Trevor Project. Because remember, it's all the affiliate links that I have that goes towards the Trevor Project, not just Arteza. All right, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to pop this beautiful vellum. Let's see, what size do we want to use? Let's do some sizing up here. I think this is the 3rd size up. Yep, that'll work perfectly. Oopsies. And we're going to do Happy Holidays. But obviously you could do whatever you would like, because this stamp set comes with many. Okay, and we will use the magnet again. You know, I know. Yeah, watch it now. Okay. So now we are going to emboss this, so we want to grab our magic powder bag, magic powder embossing bag. I keep mine in its bag. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Yeah, it's an oldie but goodie. We had it quite some time ago, and we decided to bring it back. Actually, Courtney decided to bring it back. Courtney's in charge of bringing stuff back, so she brought it back, and I'm excited she did. All right. Okay. Happy holidays. I'm gonna actually move these things to the side. So I'm gonna use to actually I have a we'll use this one. Put all the glitter back in. Yes, Courtney is the one that brings back things from the vault. She goes through all of the like the sales records and all of that stuff, and she figures out what would be best for us to bring back, and that was one of them that made the cut this year. I mean, we have now 5 years worth of archives, which I guess isn't really too much in the grand scheme of things, but it's still quite a few. I mean, we usually do about 200 stamps a year, so that's over 1,000 archives. Oh, that's a great idea. I do too. Isn't she great? She is great. All right, and we're going to use some of the gilded sparkle tonight. Because I don't know about you, but I definitely can't get enough of the gilded sparkle. And I'm pretty sure it was just restocked, actually. All right. Heat set it, and then we'll do the second one. Remember, the Brutus Monroe vellum is heat resistant. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is gorgeous. Let me show you. Happy holidays. Look at that sparkle. The camera, of course, isn't going to pick up the sparkle now, but there's lots of glitter in there. I would love if you made an embossing powder bag with a pleated flat bottom that had. We could maybe do something like that. Our little mini bags we actually have made for us, sewn for us, so I'm sure that would probably be something that... Hello, my Jessie! Yes, you definitely do have to get some of our vellum. You'll love it, my love. All right, so now just a little bit more powder. Oh, sorry. See what's happening? It's because of the white balance. When I bring the white grid paper back, it'll be all better. Okay, so more of the magic powder bag. Sorry, I know that I'm off screen, but until the new studio's done, it's just what we got to live with, unfortunately. I promise it will get better. Okay, so a little bit more embossing ink. Gentle tap. Okay. Misty to the side. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now keep this down for just a moment because it's gonna. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tell you what, that Brutus Monroe embossing powder. All right, so blah, 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 where did I put my? Here's my circle. I need to get some magnetic sheets. I tell you, once my dream studio's done, we'll be able to have everything in its place. What did I say? Just curious, do you get notifications if someone includes a link to your products? I do not. I do not, Michelle. But if you ever see them, you can forward them on to info@Brutus and we'd love to take a look at them. But no, we do not. But I'd love to see them. Sorry, I know the camera's a little askew. I'm just going to run this through and die cut it on the third circle size up. I don't know the exact size. I cannot measure it for you, though. Okay, so we're going to cut out both of them. First one, done. All right, set up the second one. Oh my goodness gracious. My heat gun just flew off the wall. My word. There's like a hook on the wall. I wish you could see. I'll have to do a full photo of what my area is that I'm crafting in now. It's literally the desk. I don't even know how to I mean, I think this desk is maybe 4 feet wide, if that. It's definitely first world problems, but it's definitely it's a very, very tiny workspace. Yeah, because we would love to share them too. Scowleen probably did do something real sneaky. Okay. So here we go. So remember these guys? We did these a long time ago. And then we are going to use some of the adhesive. We're going to cut this down and use it almost like tape. So I'm going to cut this down to 5.5. We're going to cut this down to 1/2 inch. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. Remember, this is the ultra fine, easy cut glitter. We can do one even finer. Okay. And I think some of you. Jerry, they start on it on Sunday. I just picked out the window. The windows. The one window in the back of the space is like a big, beautiful Gigunda picture window. Because the view outside is the beautiful wooded area behind our house. And I didn't want to lose that. So I picked out, I think it's I want to say it's 6 feet wide, and you'll see. I'm gonna post pictures of I'm going to definitely post some pictures of what it looks like beforehand, because it doesn't look like much. But yeah, they start on Sunday. But I started picking out there's going to be a big island in the center. I picked out the flooring. But don't worry, you'll be along. Hi, Carrie. You'll be along for the entire ride. I'll have to do some lives while it's happening too. All right, so I'm just going to go in and I'm just sticking kind of, it's going to kind of be kind of random, but kind of not. We're just creating basically a tape. The spellbinder, yes, the smaller, yes, they are the same size, Christina. Yep, that is correct. The smaller machine. So the one that would be the same size as the Platinum 6, if that makes sense. But yes, approximately 2 hours to get your free medium movers. Sorry, I want to show you how easy this is. So you just peel off the back, like so. And it has this little backing release sheet on it. And they come, this only comes in 12 by 12 currently. And then, again, I'm just going to place it kind of at different varying heights. See that? So it kind of just, then I'm just going to fold this piece over. The media movers. These are new from Brutus Monroe. They're for using with like our glitter glaze, our chroma glaze, our any glaze. And these normally will retail for $9.99 for the set of 3. But if you purchase anything from the DecoFoil or ThermoWeb category, you get them for free. Isn't that great? All right, so this one we'll do kind of right in the middle there. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I think it's awesome. Okay. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I love peanut butter and jelly. And this is just going to kind of bring the two. For me, when you're thinking of composition of a card, for me, this is going to bring together. It's going to bring together the gold that's on the front. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I hope it makes sense to you. It made sense to me, so I hope it makes sense to you. Gotta go. Okay, Belinda. I will see you tomorrow. I need the bumpy one. Is everything blurry? I don't think so. Is it? Oh, yes. Is everything blurry? I don't know. Might be because of the lights. Maybe. I don't know. Could be because of the lights. All right. Okay, and for our last one, all right, we're going to kind of lay up here. And of course, you can rip this too, so you don't have to fold it all the way over. I guess I should have said that. So you can rip it too, or use your scissors, whatever works for you. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pop these on here. Okay. I don't have my tissue tape here. Actually, I ran out of it. I have to buy more. So I'm going to show you a little trick. When you have a big, bold sentiment like this, is to take and just run your adhesive right behind your sentiment. It has to be kind of a big, bold sentiment, though, like this, or else it's not going to work. And then place it right in the center there. Okay. Now we have 2 holiday/Christmas cards ready to go. What do you think? I love it. Flip that, turn that a little bit. There we go. So just a little added extra elegance. Sorry, I take a little sip of my agua. Now, what you could do as well is you could use, of course, your beautiful paper. This is the self-adhesive. It's just so smooth. It's so smooth. You could use your self-adhesive paper, and you could go in and you could add a couple of snowflakes. For instance, I'll show you here. Let's use the snowflake for instance. Now, of course, you could do this. Create your own ending. We've gone over this. I think we've gone over this a million times before. But the tool should be added to the cart as long as it's something from the DecoFoil collection. So we might have to post a link. Let me see and make sure that yeah, there's some folks that did get some of them tonight. Yeah, they should be. They'll be added automatically if you qualify for them. You just have to make sure that it's, and we might have to post that category for you because there's a specific category. All right, so we can run this through here. I don't think we'll need the metal shim because I haven't really used this die a whole lot. Oopsies. But yeah, they should be automatically added for you. Should be. And let's do it on this side one more time. I think that I definitely need new plates. It's been a while since hello, Angela Wilson. I am using the brand new, oh yeah, that worked perfectly. The brand new adhesive glitter cardstock from Brutus Monroe. We just have it currently in gold and silver. Did it work for you, Carrie? We just have it in the gold and the silver currently. You never know. There you go. Yeah, there's the DecoFoil items. Also, there's the very first the very first image on the Brutus Monroe website. It's like the carousel image, I think it's called. You can click on that, and that'll take you to it. So I'm just popping out all of these little pieces here. I know I keep saying that I'm going to bring home a tool in one, but I always forget. But if you pop out these pieces, because I'll just add this to this one because I think it'll just be a pretty little add-on. Yes, it only comes in 12 by 12 now, but I don't think anybody will complain because that's a lot of bang for your buck, a lot of space, a lot of die cutting you can do. Okay. And again, this is the new, I think we're almost sold out of these actually. So if you've been eyeing up these beautiful snowflake dies, grab them soon because I think we're almost out of them already, and it's not even really snowflake time yet. But yeah, we have sorry, I know this is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Me peel these pieces out, but I promise it's worth it in the end. Okay, so let's see. There we go. So now all you'll do is peel this off. So, and even, I mean, I know a lot of you mixed media folks will figure out a way to use this piece, but now all you do is just take that. There you go. Just added a little, so you can see how glittery it is. It's really pretty. Will you be reordering stuff like dice? Shannon, we will not this season, no. We will not be this season. So if you want to grab yourself another birthday gift, another birthday gift. Oh my goodness, I'm at the end of my water. But yeah, we will not be. Do you sell the plates? What plates? For the spellbinders, for the machine. Yes, we do sell the plates. Yep. It was like so. We put our air on again today, Michelle. It was warm. It was almost 80 degrees. So these are the stuff like. So there's 3. I think there's a 4th one. Where my 4th one went, nobody knows. Minnie probably has it. She's probably wearing it as a necklace. But there's 4 in the set, and they're very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. But yeah, I can tell you for a fact that we will not be reordering them this season. Now, does that mean we will? Oh, here it is. Does that mean we won't have them again next year? No, we'll probably have them again next year. We'll bring them out of the vault. But for this year, no. I think I want to say we're not at sellout status yet, but we're at low stock status. But usually when I use them, that's generally when they are in the like going. But yeah, this is the set, and they're just they're like, I mean, I cut out the other day. I think most of you saw these. I did out of our beautiful foil paper. They're just so pretty. Minnie does love her bling. She loves anything that she's not supposed to have. That's what she loves. Anything that she's not allowed to have, that's what she's most interested in. Oh, there's another thing. We just restocked on these. So we just restocked these. I know there were quite a few of you, and I'm so glad that I just saw them hanging out of my bag here. A lot of you reached out and asked when these would be restocked. They have been restocked, but I can tell you with full 100%, commitment, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know what the correct term would be. That this will be it for this year. Once these are gone, these are gone. Okay? Just so you know. You make me nervous when you pull our dice or other things. Right? I make myself nervous. But yeah, these Gable boxes, this will be the last restock of these colors. Now, remember, we might come out with just I think we're going to come out with, I can't remember. I think we're doing standard black and craft is what we're coming out with for all the time. We've been having a heat wave here. Yeah, it was warm here. I mean, warm in comparison to what normally is. Okay. All right. So that is everything that we have for this evening. And I think I've showed you how easy these are to put together. They're like the perfect Gable boxes. I want to just put I want to put a couple little cookies in them or something for the holidays. So all you do is just do this, and it's done. It's already together. You can just push down on here if it makes you feel better, but all you do is, and they're so well made. Make sure you fold all your creases. Fold this guy over too. Fold it inward, and then it all fits together beautifully. I just think it's the cutest box to put stuff in. I did get the blue bags done, Michelle. I have to post pictures of them. You'll have to post pictures. I did get them all done. I did. And I love them so much. And my neighbors, I think, really love them. They were surprised. They weren't. They're gonna have to get used to all my little crafty surprises, I think. Okay, Jerry, enjoy your popcorn and your scary movie. All right, so that's all I have for tonight. I'm gonna put this back in here because I'm gonna disassemble it the same way I assembled it. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life as always. I hope that you all have a wonderful day tomorrow. I will see you, of course, tomorrow night. Remember, these are beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I do have to work on. I want to do like Christmas cookies for them, but I don't think I'm going to make the Christmas cookies. I think I'm going to make them. I'm going to do like recipes. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Thank you, Rosalia. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Stay healthy. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own beautiful Happy Holidays cards or, of course, your own ending. I appreciate you all more than you'll ever know, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, my friends.